I think it's time, which is why this is a referral, for Oregonians to either reaffirm or deny vote by mail in this state.
An effort to overhaul Oregon's mail-in voting process is under discussion in Salem. The bill would require most Oregonians to vote in person on Election Day. Voters would also be required to show proof of ID when voting.
And Katu's Vasily Varlamos joins us live from Salem with more on this. So, Vasily, what have the reactions been to this bill so far?
Yes, Barry, supporters of this bill are saying that there's too much fraud in our current voting system and that moving to mostly voting in person would weed out some of that corruption. Now, those opposing this bill say this issue is being blown out of proportion, adding Oregon as some of the highest voter turnout numbers in the nation. Republican Senator David Brock Smith is proposing a change to Oregon's mail-in voting process. Oregonians approved mail-in voting as the standard voting process in 1998. Senator Brock Smith says it's too easy to register to vote in Oregon.
It is more difficult to retrieve your social media account than it is to register to vote in Oregon.
Senator Brock Smith added people are registering to vote that shouldn't be, including non-citizens and people who passed away. A computer security professional disagreeing with that idea in a public hearing Monday.
We have robust signature verification, a complete paper trail, and audits. Voter fraud is obscenely rare. Literally more people are struck by lightning in an election year than there are incidents of voter fraud in the whole country.
The bill would require most voters to vote in person and would require a voter show ID before voting, either in person or by mail. Mail-in voting would be allowed in special circumstances such as military members or for those out of state. Isabella Villarreal with the Next Step Action Fund says Oregon's mail-in voting process has been successful as is.
Through the system, we've consistently seen voter turnout and participation amongst the highest rates across the United States, demonstrating the importance of ensuring that all voters can cast their vote by mail.
If passed, the bill would become a referendum for voters in the next general election. Senate Minority Leader Daniel Bonham says voters get to choose.
This is us, the legislature, saying we've made all these changes, and do you, the people, still believe in the system that we've created?
Well, this bill has been generating a ton of public interest. Over 9,000 people submitting written testimony as of 9 a.m. this morning. We'll continue to keep you updated as this bill moves through the legislature. For now, live in Salem, Vasily Varlamos, K2 News.
Vasily, thank you for that. Just last week, Vasily